All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for the exciting conclusion of my constructed league with green-white tokens. We are 4-0 so far. We are here in what amounts to be the finals to determine if I can go 5-0 in this competitive league. And hand seems fine. We've got lands and spells. Um, Nissa on 3 with an angel, so far so good. Foreboding Ruins, Revealing Swamp. So maybe Grixis control? I'm going to lead on Fortified Village here so I can cast my Oath. I also have 2 basics, so my Canopy Vista will come in untapped. I'm going to take Gideon here because Gideon's amazing. And we're going to hope to draw a 2-drop. Ooh, opponent with the Foil Guru Swamp. Very pretty. So a little unfortunate that we get transgressed here. He'll probably take Gideon. That seems to be the card that makes people the most concerned, for good reason. Um, but we'll see. Yep. And that was a really good draw. We continue to just draw like white hot fire here. Um, so again, if we get lucky and draw another Gideon, then we can, well, or he can just kill my guy. Ooh, opponent stuck on 2 lands. Wow. Okay. We're going to develop our Nissa here. And next turn, if opponent bricks again, probably even if he doesn't, I think I'm just going to secure for 3 and minus. Or never mind. That is. Oh, it really is better to be lucky than good. Do I want to? Hmm. Hmm. So the Grixis deck. Take a quick look here. Take a quick look. See. Um. Do, 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 do. So main deck they have, or at least Oliver Two's version has any Radiant Flames? No. The Radiant Flames are all on the board. So I'm concerned about Radiant Flames, I'm concerned about Languish, but I don't see either of those in his main deck. So if this is based on the deck that came out at Pro Tour, it's going to be sideboarding a lot of the sweepers. So we're going to try get all in here. I hope he doesn't have a Radiant Flames. So the other thing I could have done last turn was plus minus instead of minusing, which would have given me an additional plant and meant that she was at 5 loyalty. Again, like I talked about earlier in the series, the Planeswalkers can be very potent threats just working towards ultimates, or at least Nissa can. So I'm going to discard a card, and it's going to kill my Nissa. Okay. Well, I think I discard Secure the Wastes. I'm going to lose the Nissa, so I can't buff them. And Canopy Vista means I have access to Avacyn, so that seems reasonable. And Tireless Tracker here, just going to be an absolute all-star. I've got 2 extra cards. He's hitting for a really good amount of damage, and just going to keep getting bigger. Turns the top of my deck into pure gas. Lands draw me cards, make him bigger. Spells are spells, so that's great. Read the bones. Opponent's probably just dead here. It goes to 12. We're going to have 4, 8, 9, 10, 11 power. Unless we can hit a land. And then I can hang her back for 0, theoretically, and flip Avacyn for the last few points of damage. This does open me up to a Fiery Impulse, yeah. It's a little unfortunate. But, I mean, I still have the 2 cards. I can still flip her. So, Gideon here. Gideon here says 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 damage. Let's see. What am I most worried about? I mean, the answer is not much, really. But, I think... Let's see. What's optimal here? It's a little bit tough. I think I'm just going to attack and Gideon make a knight. That's kind of, I think, the safest line. Leaves me with the most resources. So I have the Hangerback Walker in hand. You know, I have Gideon and the knight and clues, and I can still emblem next turn, and so. I really like this card. This card just seems really, really good. Okay. So, I mean, I guess our opponent's best card here would be Languish, but again, I don't think he gets that. He gets Ultimate Price and kills Avacyn. Okay. So the attack is lethal. And this makes it more lethal. He has to block Gideon, because Gideon plus either of the other creatures is lethal. So, great. Silumgar's fine. I have lethal attackers here. Oh, I guess, yeah, okay. Maybe it's not fine. Did our opponent just stabilize? Yikes. Maybe I got a little bit too loose here. He's going to eat my knight, but I'm going to eat his knight. I really don't want to leave him with creatures if I can avoid it. I don't think he can attack with Silumgar to threaten Nissa. But Nissa means I have 3 lethal attackers next turn. Dragonlord Silumgar, man. That card. That card. I mean, opponent's going to have some issues with our Hangerback Walkers here. Even though it's looking pretty good for him. The Grixis Shell doesn't answer them terribly well without Kalatas. So he's still got to find one of those. But, I mean, he very well may have stabilized here. Taking my Gideon was huge. Yeah, letting my tracker die to the Fiery Impulse. Definitely a misplay. Should have gotten him to 4 toughness before I flashed in the Avacyn. And kill my Nissa and get the last card out of my hand. Probably make a knight, yeah. Base. Does that do it? I don't think that does it. Oh, of course that does it, because I get my Gideon back. And if I emblem here, he blocks these two and takes. I think emblem is lethal. He has exactly Fiery Impulse. He can impulse the plant. Does attacking with this plant do anything? Well, I could put him to 1, but I could leave it back. Okay, so I'm going to leave that back to potentially protect the Gideon. So if he has exactly Fiery Impulse, I don't know. I don't think it matters. Because he's going to have to kill one of the hanger back walkers, and then I'll have. Okay, so I gave up 1 damage on him here, this line. Hey, where's my other Thopter? Oh, I only had 1 token on the. Ay, 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 ay. Unbelievable! And he stabilized again, and that 1 damage would have been lethal. Oh, I don't believe it. I mean, rips after rips after rips. What a game! Holy smokes! Oh my goodness gracious! Well, I'm not sure if I'm not sure what I could have done to play that game better. I'm sure I didn't play it optimally. Um, that's one I'm gonna have to go back and watch. That's my first time playing against the Grixis deck, and that's definitely one I'm gonna have to go back and watch and try to learn from, because that I almost let that one slip away. Certainly exposing my tireless tracker to fiery impulse was not good. Um, so anyway, so I think I like Quarantine Field a lot. Grixis doesn't have any way to deal with it once it's on the table. So if I can catch him when he's tapped out or something, it's just an amazing card. It's especially good against Dragonlord Silumgar. Obviously, Evolutionary Leap is the stones. Okay, let's see. Um, again, probably has access to sweepers and virulent plague, so secure the wastes gets potentially weaker. And I can probably cut 1 oath of Nissa. Garda also seems quite good. Maybe I can bring Sigarda in over one Dramoka's command. I don't really have any enchantments to fight. Actually, Dramoka's command in general seems kind of bad. So I'm going to take those out, bring in an extra Declaration Stone, and maybe another threat. Maybe I just try to get lower to the ground, be the beatdown. I really prefer Lambholt in matchups where I'm blocking. Can't be countered. Yeah, let's bring in the Dragon Lord. Dragons are awesome. It's potentially the last game of the series. Hopefully the last game of the series. Hopefully we spike it. Um, I don't know if I necessarily earned that last game, but we'll take it. And is not great. 5 lands is definitely not where we want to be. But that being said, we've got something proactive and a good answer in our hand. So as long as we don't get too ripped up by discard or draw too many more lands, we should be fine. Quarantine Field was great. Plains was awful. Transgress is going to take Nissa, so we don't have anything proactive to do. Yeah, maybe this was a mulligan. I gotta start mulliganing 5-land hands more often. And just drawing a whole bunch of lands in a row is also not helpful. It always seems to happen. Every time I keep a 5-lander, I just draw lands. Okay, well, you miss. uh, I think I'm just gonna Quarantine Field that Jace. I mean, there's a chance he doesn't have additional threats in his hand, and Jace can get him there. So, who knows? I mean, I don't think we're liable to win this game anyway, just because of the sheer amount of dead cards we've drawn. But okay, resolving Hammerback Walker is a good start. Hammerback Walker is not a card that Grixis answers terribly easily. Looks like opponent's a little flooded too. Oh, what a rip! Oh man, please resolve, please. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That that was amazing. Okay, so we are cooking. We are officially cooking here. And just like that, we are, I think, heavily advantaged. The rest is not the card you want in this situation. Oh. Radiant Flames. Okay. Your Radiant Flames kills one Thopter. Oh man, oh man. We're gonna oath here, see what other gas we can find in Anissa. We have access to 4, and he just scoops. Yeah. So our opponent definitely wasn't beating that. That just shows the power of evolutionary leap in that type of a matchup. But as you guys can see, I am not certainly not the most outstanding Magic player in the galaxy, but trying to get better and start playing a little bit tighter. But we did manage to 5-0 our competitive league today. So we got our play points back, and we got 10 packs to show for it. So as you can see, even without optimal play, the deck's great, very very powerful, and I highly recommend it. So if you stayed with me for all 5 matches, thank you so much. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can check me out on Twitch, Twitch TV/Sensei Russ. So thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.